Today's episode of The Mom Game is brought to you by our friends at Gateway Buick GMC at LBJ and Jupiter. I know that buying a car can be stressful, but not at Gateway because their slogan is Gateway's Got It. And just what does that mean? Well, it means Gateway's got a wide selection of new Buicks, GMCs, and GM certified used vehicles, all competitively priced. Gateway's got it. In these busy times, you want a car dealer who makes things easy and convenient. Well, guess what? Gateway's got it. When you log on to gatewaybuickgmc.com, look for the Shop, Click, Drive button. This allows you to shop from the comfort of your home, and who doesn't want that? In fact, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, select your vehicle. 2, create your offer. 3, schedule your delivery. And on top of all this, Gateway Buick GMC offers complimentary car washes for life. So when you want a dealer who has it all, Gateway's got it. Stop making fun of me, Julie.
I'm not.
So when you want a dealer who has it all, Gateway's got it. Now I just lost my place.
When you want a dealer who has it all, Gateway's got it.
You can shop online at gatewaybuickgmc.com or shop in person at LBJ and Jupiter. GMC, we are professional grade. Experience the new Buick. And this is why remote shows are so difficult, because Julie makes fun of me for not nailing my Gateway Buick GMC read, even though we know I nail it every time.
No,
And you make fun of me. And here's the deal. When we're in the studio, I can't see you making fun of me because it's off in the periphery.
Right.
Like you're like off to my left.
Right.
But now you're right in front of me. And so now I can see you making fun of me.
And it's not making fun of you. I love that read. And I have FOMO.
You're getting into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it, girl. I'm feeling it.
Okay, so I feel like maybe next week I should let you do the Gateway read. Okay. So we'll turn the tables. And you need to do it with no script.
Well, I haven't done it 100 times.
But I feel like, don't you think you've heard it so many times that you know it?
Maybe.
We should try it.
Yeah, I would need the beginning. I'd need to get a little nudge off the end of the diving board, and then I could jump.
I'll help you. Okay, so this is episode 214 of the Mom Game. We are not together, obviously, because I'm on the road.
You're in deep.
It's baseball season, y'all. I'm on the road with the Rangers. I'm in Detroit. I've been to Houston. Now I'm in Detroit. Team's going to Atlanta after this. I'm going home. So yeah, we are in the throes of baseball season. Thankfully, we're in the Coppola remote studios.
Yay.
I intended to have a full bottle of Coppola, but it's been a long road trip, Julie.
Okay, so is this just tonight, or?
No.
Okay.
No,
Well, then
I
that's
tapped
not
into
so
this.
bad.
No, it's not. I tapped into this. So we got here, today's what? Tuesday.
Yeah.
We got here Sunday evening. I tapped into this Sunday evening. I'm going to polish it off tonight. But yeah, listen, this Coppola Sauvignon Blanc is
It's good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and polish it off while you tell us about how Coppola is going to be a part of my favorite golf tournament. Oh dear, that's super aggressive. Look how aggressive.
That's okay. It's show night, baby. That's what the
It's
wine
show night,
is
and I'm not
for.
going anywhere.
And you're not going
I don't have a
anywhere.
car. I'm not driving. I'm drinking responsibly.
I'm responsibly drinking some Prosecco Rosé, part of the Diamond Collection,
Okay.
my personal favorite from Coppola, because
It is your favorite.
it is my favorite, especially, I don't know, I base my wines around like the time of year a lot. And I'm getting excited for spring and summer. So I like light and I like rosés.
So I feel like it's so much your favorite that you really haven't. You keep the Coppola stash, and I don't feel like you've shared that one with me.
The rosé?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought I brought you some of everything. The only one I didn't share with you was the Chardonnay, because I know you don't prefer the Chardonnay.
I'm not a big Chardonnay fan.
But
Okay.
I thought I brought you some. If not, I can. I have some. Don't worry.
Okay, please do.
Yeah, don't worry. I've given Kelly like death threats if he touches my stash of wine, and I don't touch it. outside of us.
Okay. Love it.
So anyway, yes, this is my favorite, and that is what I am enjoying here tonight. But yes, we love our friends over at Coppola for so many reasons, but one of which is because they support some wonderful things in the community, and you will probably see them if you're making plans to head out to the Charles Schwab Challenge. It is coming up at Colonial Country Club in May of this coming year, so next month. And they are the official wine of the Charles Schwab Challenge. So you'll probably see some Coppola out there when you're watching some golf, and you might even see Emily and I drinking some Coppola. You never know. We also love Coppola because they support the Do It for Dirt Foundation, which of course Emily is on the board for, a wonderful organization, and they always provide wine for their amazing, fun, banging parties every year. Francis Ford Coppola Winery, Geyserville, Sonoma County, California. Please drink responsibly. Go find it at whichever grocery store that you frequent. You will find the Coppola there, and it's delicious. We highly recommend it. All different types of wine, whatever your palate may be, they are all delicious and at the right price point too. So support us and support Coppola. Thank you, Coppola, for providing us with our studio and our mobile studio like we have here tonight.
I know, our mobile studio. My first road show of the, or at least road show for baseball. Okay, first of all, wait, little quick sidetrack.
Yeah.
You've got to come to Colonial. Like you and Kelly need to come and spend the night. We'll have a slumber party.
Okay.
Like y'all need to come. It's so fun.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm off.
Yeah. It's the weekend of
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend. So we
just said it, the 23rd
through the 26th, I'm guessing, if it's Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah. So kids get out of school that Thursday, right? My kids do.
Mine are out on Friday.
Oh, okay.
I just booked Anna's birthday party for the 25th, but it's at 10 in the morning.
Okay.
So
what kind of birthday?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Old school vintage style.
It's so vintage. Do you remember the lie that I told my kids about Chuck E. Cheese during COVID?
No.
So in our old house, we used to live right by a Chuck E. Cheese, and I told them that COVID shut down.
Oh, Emily. Because they wanted to go so badly.
They're like, we should go to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, oh, COVID.
Oh.
COVID.
Well,
another casualty of COVID.
Oh, man. Emily.
I know.
That's funny. But then they're like, well, why are all of our friends still going to Chuck E. Cheese, Mom?
I know. It's like the Easter
bunny. And then they get invited to a Chuck E. Cheese birthday. And they're like, well, I thought it was closed, Mom.
I know.
It's probably not your vibe.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine me at Chuck E. Cheese?
No. Do you want to come to Anna's party?
Yeah.
It'd be really funny.
I mean, if there were anyone I would go to Chuck E. Cheese for, it would probably be Anna.
That's sweet.
But I'm probably going to pass.
Yeah.
Well, but it is, Chuck E. Cheese is easy. It's easy and fun. It's like, and I'm all for easy and fun. It's not, and
I agree. It's a lot. So that's why I always say no. Like, I feel like Chuck E. Cheese is like the holy grail for the kids, and they always ask, and we always say no because we're like, well, like, let's go somewhere where that doesn't require all of that energy and money and food that's just meh or whatever. And so we always say no. So when I mentioned that it was a possibility for a birthday party, she like lost her S. So she's very excited. Birthday parties have gotten so crazy. And so like the cost of birthdays is insane. So this was actually like a decent deal at Chuck E. Cheese. 15 kids were like, it's crazy what people spend for birthdays. So I'm just like, this is one-stop shop. They're going to do everything. I just have to show up. And I've not done that before for her. We usually have a party at our house, and it's like very involved. So anyway, I'm excited.
Well, I think that's good then.
Yeah.
If she's happy and you're happy and it's easy,
yes,
then that's all that matters.
Yes. Most places you call these days, I don't know, you have different, I don't know if you still do birthday parties like we do, because it's like mostly little kid places, but you call and it's like a minimum of like $500 every time you call somewhere for a birthday party. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like I don't know. I mean, we've just kind of moved on to like slumber parties or,
Yeah.
swim at our house. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
we try
Like
to make
not
it
so
as minimal
much.
as possible.
Yeah.
I say that, but like we've done the whole tents in the
Yes, I
house and
remember.
yeah. So I mean, I mean, I don't know about you. Like when I was growing up, like I don't remember any birthday party. Like I don't
No.
and I mean, granted, my parents divorced when I was 5. We moved like 3 times between, 5 and fourth grade. So I don't really feel like I had like this sort of, I don't know, this stability. And so maybe I overcompensate for my kids and like whatever, let's do this and this and we kind of blow it out or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like we've moved away from like the structured, like
Yeah.
what's the bounce place called? Oh,
Mm.
what's the altitude?
Oh, the
Where a lot of
trampoline
people
place?
have it at
Yeah.
altitude. We've never done one there, but I mean, those are all. But also too, I'm in for easy. Like,
Yeah.
okay, if you can go to Chuck E. Cheese, I show up at
Yep.
2:45 for a 3 o'clock birthday and get out of there at 5 o'clock,
Yep.
and everybody's happy.
All the
Then
kids have their little cards with the money on it already. They can go play games.
yes, and again, or like Epic Waters.
Yeah.
You want to go to Epic Waters and ride on the water slides for a while and go to the arcade for a bit. Fine, great. But like so I'm gonna not call you out, but talk about something that you did today on social media, and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna show this picture of my mom game mug
Yeah.
against my refrigerator with all the stuff on it, and I wonder if Emily's getting hives about it."
Uh-huh.
And I'm not. I'm not at
Good.
all. Only because I don't project my OCD onto, I try not to,
Hmm.
anyone else outside of my family. So I love your artwork display
Hmm.
refrigerator.
Well,
I
thank
think
you.
it's great. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about parenting is that the way I do things, the way you do things might be completely different, but the bottom line is if we love our kids and we're trying to do the best thing for them and we're trying to be the best parents we can, and if you're getting your steaks off the grill at 9 p.m. on a Saturday when
Uh-huh.
we're trying to have a conversation,
Uh-huh.
I don't care. I'm
Uh-huh.
not judging you for that. You probably think I'm an old effing lady for eating at 5 p.m. every day, I don't know. I just feel like
Yes.
that's what works for you, and we do what works for us based on our kids and our family, and that's what everyone should do. And no judgment, no hives. I don't know. I thought it was. I know you were just being tongue in cheek about it, but
Yes.
no, I don't have any hives about your artwork
Okay,
refrigerator. I
good.
think it's
Because
a
it was so cluttery. Like it was like
it was it
Operation
was
Kindness get like clothes delivery thing that I put on there a long time ago with the intention of donating some clothes, and I obviously never have, but I leave it up there because I think maybe I'll donate some clothes. I had like a gingerbread man from Christmas. I had an old Christmas card of ours from like 2 Christmases ago. Like
Mhm.
it's the most random little smattering of things. And I realized it after I took the picture. I was like, huh, this is like the craziest collection of stuff. Emily's going to be like, ah.
But that's okay.
Yes.
Like if that's what and that's my whole thing. Like just in life in general,
Hmm.
I'm like I'm too old and I don't like whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Like I'm just of the opinion of if it works for you and your family, whatever. Go get it. Do it. I don't care. I mean, Lord knows if everyone was as crazy ass as me, like we would be effed as a society.
Yeah. We would.
You know what I
We
mean?
would. And same with
So,
me. Like no one would get shit done.
yeah. I mean, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
And Lord knows we all have our issues to deal with. We all have our issues to deal with.
That's right.
Okay, so we're apart for the first time in a little bit.
Hmm.
Um, baseball season is in full swing. I feel like I need to take my readers off. Um, Stars and Mavericks are about to hit the
Yep. The
playoffs.
Mavericks are just.
Rangers we're in it. We're kind of in it, but trying to figure things out.
Hmm.
Um, And you know what's crazy? So I was looking at my schedule. So I work 17 games in April, and then I work 18 games May, June, and July combined.
Whoa. That's awesome.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still doing lots of things. Like I'm still doing the All-Star. I mean, I think I'll be doing some All-Star game stuff and um, Adrian Hall of Fame. There's a visit to the White House mixed in there.
Oh, that's so
Um,
cool.
yeah. So there's still plenty of stuff going on, but I mean, just not a whole lot of games for me after between May and July.
That's
Which is
great.
kind of,
I mean, that's cool that
yeah,
you're
it's good.
front loading kind of, right? It's like you just
Yes.
get
Yeah.
figure out the team, what we got going, you get in a
Yeah.
rhythm, and then from there it's like a little bit more smooth sailing as far as
Yeah.
your work life balance and all of that.
Right.
So I think that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How's it been going?
So it's been good so far. I mean, we're up and down, record wise. It's just
Hmm.
been like a little bit of, I called it, it's funny. I talked to Boach the other day and I'm like, are you familiar with the mini mine train? Like, the mini mine train. It's
At
just like
Six
this.
Flags?
It's
Yes.
not really
That's the one that
too.
Anna and I did a lot last time we
He
went.
looked at me a little bit like I was crazy. But I explained it to him in a way I think where he understood and he gets it. And Boach is so great.
Hmm.
I mean, just turned 69. He's just like cool as a cucumber. You can talk to him about anything. He's just so fun to be around. So it's been good. The guys are fantastic. Like I can't tell you like what that, month-long playoff run did for, just for me personally and kind of getting comfortable with everyone and all that kind of stuff. And we've talked about this before, like how COVID was so weird and I just never knew if it would get back to kind of normal. And the game has changed so much in the 20 years that I've been doing this.
Hmm.
Like, when I look back at, 2005 and 6 and 7 and 10 and 11, whatever, it's a lot different, just the whole overall.
Hmm.
But, you know, after COVID, I was like, I just wonder if I'll ever feel like that I love it as much as I did then, because things were just so weird and
Yeah,
sterile
they
and
were.
I do. I love it. I love the guys.
Good.
I enjoy being at work. It sucks being away from the family, doing the childcare calendar and making sure everyone's taken care of and all that kind of stuff. Is a little bit of a juggling act, but
It's like
it's
old hat
good.
to you by now, right? It's like,
It
yeah.
is. You kind of fall back into a rhythm, and Mike's so great. I mean, he's just like, I got it. We'll figure it out. And instead of planning things like a month in advance, now it's like I'll put out a calendar on Sunday and be like, is everyone okay with this? Can you do this and you do that? And everyone just kind of adapts. So it's a lot easier, honestly. I mean, it's harder for me, like emotionally, to miss things,
Hmm.
but it's much easier logistically. And it's not like I'm traveling a lot. I mean, this is like my longest road trip until September, so it's all going to be fine. But yeah, it's good. I
Awesome.
mean, the team's up and down a little bit,
Yeah.
but
And how's the
yeah,
broadcast going with kind of like rotating
good. It's
people?
good. I miss CJ.
Yeah.
I do. I miss him a lot. I know Dave does too, and we love Bassick and Murph and Val. I mean, they're all great, but it's just Dave and CJ and I feel like really did, click and we got each other. We could give each other so much
Yeah.
shit and just not blink an eye. And so I miss that, but we still, I mean, I've got CJ just texted us like 10 minutes ago. I mean, we're all still such good friends and, it's just part of growing up and, people moving on and doing different things. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. How about you? How's work?
Works good. It's good. Um, yeah, same. I mean, like Jeff and Mike and I have just been having a lot of fun with our show and Groovy.
Ruby.
Groovy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how everything goes in the future with everything. But right now, we're just having fun. So
Yeah.
it's good. It's been a lot of fun and yeah, nothing new really.
And how's Kelly?
He is good. He's good. He's enjoying his new job and um, you know, we had that wonderful trip to Mexico, so we're just kind of back
I
now, back
know.
in the saddle with things and I'm having a little bit of car issues. I'm driving a
Oh yeah, what happened?
F-150 right now.
Oh, that's what Mike drives.
Oh, nice. It's interesting. I've never
Uh,
really driven a truck. I've always been around trucks. Like my stepdad
okay.
has had trucks, and my brother, but I never really have driven it. Nothing. I think my car's going to be totally fine, but the dealership was going to take like 2 weeks to even look at it to tell me what the problem was. So we had to have it taken to another dealership and blah blah blah. And in the meantime, I'm just like in this loaner car. But no, it'll be fine. Just I'm truck woman, so I'm enjoying it. I'm embracing being a truck lady, just running people over.
Okay. So are you using your flatbed?
Am I using it? Well, I don't
Are
have
you like using
anything
it
to
like
carry around.
can I haul some furniture
I
for
need
you?
something
Do
to
you need to
haul.
move? Do you need me to pick something up for you?
I'll pick it up for you. What do you got?
No, I'm just saying, like, I feel like everyone has that friend that has like a pickup
Yeah,
that they're like, oh, can you move this piece of furniture
yeah.
for
I'm
me?
the
Can you go
pickup
pick up
person,
this
so if
thing?
anybody has anything for me, let me know. I
Okay.
might only be pickup lady for 1 or 2 days. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah,
We
I
need to
can
start
haul some
something.
shit. I could haul a whole bunch
Uh,
of Coppola all around town.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, so I was just having problems with my computer, but it appears I'm still up, right?
Yeah, you're up.
Okay. Okay. What else? We've got stuff to talk about.
Miss Emily's here. Ryder's
Oh, is it
Ryder
Anna or
is
Ryder?
spying. Ryder, do
Hi,
you want to say
Ryder.
hi? Come here. She's in Detroit with the Texas Rangers at the hotel.
Hi, Ryder.
Hi.
Hi, how are you, honey?
Good.
Good. How's school going?
Mm,
Well,
Yeah, I feel you.
it's going
Just hang in
okay.
there.
Yeah.
Just hang in there. It's gonna be over soon. It'll be summer soon.
Can you hear her? No. Do you want to hear her? Okay. She said it'll be summer soon, so just hang in there. The people were
Okay.
doing their star testing today, so Ryder's class got to be outside a lot of the day because he's not in the star
Oh.
testing yet. So,
Oh, does that starts in what, like third grade?
yeah, third grade. Hey, Bubba, go upstairs. You go to bed. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, please go out there because I'm doing this for work. Um. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, so he doesn't have to. Oh wait. Uh-oh. It's okay.
He didn't want to eat dinner tonight or shower tonight, so I told him to put himself to bed, and now he's wandering around at 8:30, so that didn't work.
Okay, so what happened? You didn't want to
Yeah,
eat?
he's like, he's the pickiest person, and he really wanted dessert. And we said, you can't eat dessert until you eat some dinner. And he said, well, then I'm not eating dinner. And I said, well, then you're not eating dessert. And I said, well, then hop into the shower. And he said, I don't want to shower. So I said, all right, well, then you're going to be stinky and hungry. And that's your own prerogative. But you can't be outside of your room. You can't watch your movie like you thought. So you got to go into your room and you got to play and then put yourself to bed. And here we are,
And you've got to be stinky and
8:30,
hungry.
popping in here. So it didn't work.
No, no, don't say that. It not that it no, it did work
Well,
for now.
yeah.
But okay,
I was like, these
you
are
can be
simple.
stinky and hungry.
Stinky and hungry. I was
What?
like, these are simple things. They're facts of life. You have to eat.
Right.
You have to bathe. But tonight, and he normally is fine, but tonight he just didn't want to do any of it. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then he can go to bed stinky and hungry.
he can.
So are you gonna stick to it and you're gonna like not let him eat anything?
Well, he's welcome to eat. He just didn't want to. I told him he couldn't have dessert because he didn't eat his dinner.
Okay.
And I told him,
Okay.
and then I told him he had to eat at least half of his rice. It was sectioned into 2 little squares with a
Okay.
little bit on each square. And I said, at least eat one of those. So he took the rice from one square and moved it all to the other square. So it was like a big mound of rice. And then when I told him I saw what you did, he got mad at me. He said, no, I didn't. I said, no, I just saw what you did. You put the rice on top of the rice so you could have one square empty. But I can see the big mound of rice. Like, but then I'm like, don't say dumb. Don't say I'm not dumb. What do I say? It's just parenting.
I see you. I see you.
I see you. I see your big mound of rice.
So I feel like this is a really good, like, not experiment, because I don't want to say I'm experimenting with your child. But so you're going to stick to it. Like, he can't have dessert. He can't have anything sweet. So if he wants to eat, if he wants to go help himself to something in the kitchen on his own, absent of sweets, he's free to do that. Check. And if he would like to shower, he will. But when he wakes up tomorrow and he's hungry and stinky, okay, so then what?
Well, then he's just got to go to school. I don't know. If he goes to sleep, then it's a win.
Okay, agreed. Can I tell you this? This has happened to me so many times in my parenting career. And what ended up happening was the wake up, no shower, so you're still stinky, but just at least brush your teeth, and then I'll just let you have a Lunchable.
Yeah.
That's basically what happens. Does that make me the worst parent on the planet?
Okay, I'll one-up you.
Okay, all right, let's go.
I'll one-up you. So I kind of love the Lunchable for when you're in a bind. And I don't always buy it. First of all, it's kind of hard to find. Second of all, I just don't buy it often.
Okay.
But I told myself I was going to try to start making more lunches. Just try to finish the year strong. I usually make them get cafeteria lunch, but I'm going to try to finish strong. So I was like, well, I'll just grab a few Lunchables in case I get in a bind. I'm making sure he's not over here. Hello? Hello? Okay. So I saw something on the news about Lunchables having lead in them.
Oh, fuck.
And I already had them in the fridge because I bought them. And then
Wait, what?
Yeah. So, like, Lunchables are being taken out of, like, not that I didn't know they were in cafeterias. I guess some cafeterias give them out. So they're being taken.
Don't you think someone would tell us?
Well, I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to tell us. But I literally saw this story last week, Emily.
Oh, wait, all Lunchables?
Yeah.
All of them?
Well, especially like the ham and cheese. Yeah. I think
What about the turkey?
I think the turkey too. I think the little pizzas might be okay, and the chicken dunks might be okay.
That's the nachos.
I didn't see the.
Someone out there is like, y'all are the worst fucking ones ever. You're joking about Lunchables, and this is a very serious matter.
I didn't see the nachos on the list. I think they're good. Okay, but Emily, this is where it gets worse. So I saw this on the news. Okay, so I bought the Lunchables. I saw this on the news. And then I had that moment of...
Really, we're going to get canceled for our Lunchables.
I had that moment of truth where it was like, okay, you're in a bind. I was trying to get a quick lunch. I had just seen on the news about the lead, but they were already in my fridge. Like, I already bought them. Do you send them to school with the kids anyways? Even though this news story right now is like a hot topic. And most moms would be like, oh, this is preposterous. And then like take the Lunchable and like punt it into the alley, into the dumpster. But I still send it with the kids to lunch. I'm like, they'll be okay.
Okay, wait. So I just sent you an article, Jules.
Here we go. Voice of God.
And in this one, it says it looks like whatever it was came from the proteins and they're naturally occurring. So that the meats that are in these Lunchables, so the hams and the turkeys,
that sounds good.
Have high
We
levels
like protein.
of sodium in them because of how long they're in the packaging. So then it says that they believe the testing was misinformation, but I'm also going to say this. Okay. It was done by Kraft, so it is what it is at this point in time with that.
So it's okay. Everything's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I wasn't even raised on Lunchables, but I was raised on like, uh, you remember you were Chef Boyardee pizzas.
Yeah.
Like, I, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe I should be.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
We're doing the
I
best
know
we
there's so
can.
many people that are so health conscious and so paying attention to stuff, and I'm not paying attention to it. And I'm
We're
like,
doing the best we can, Em.
are- what do we do though? What do we
We
do?
are. Our kids are gonna be
It's like,
okay.
are kids eating pennies and and like those, those salt blocks that horses eat? They're I'm talking about those giant salt blocks.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Hey, are they growing?
so it's like,
They're thriving.
no, this is not a laughing manner. Not manner, matter. But I know. Listen, it is. I do. I don't know. There's just so much. Here's the problem, Julie. There's too much information. There's too much information about everything. There's too much
Well, and
information.
if you really dig, you can find a problem like with every single
Yes,
ingredient.
it's like don't drink too much water.
Yeah.
Don't drink too much water.
Yeah.
It's toxic. And then it's like don't eat too much protein. Don't do it. It's protein.
Yep.
It's too much. And I'm just like,
Yeah, and
I feel like I need like just someone in my life who their sole job is just to tell me what not to do and what to do. Mainly just, oh shit.
what happened?
So I have my computer propped up on
Oh.
cocktail glasses in my hotel room.
That was good timing. You need somebody in
It
your
was.
life to tell you what not to do as your
Yeah,
computer
but-
crashes.
No, but what to do and what not to do. Like I'm so confused. I'm not smart
I think
enough.
you're doing great. We're all
I'm
just trying our best.
But does anyone really have it figured out, or does everyone feel like us? We're like,
I feel
I'm not
like
smart
you have
enough.
it figured out a lot more than I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're sadly mistaken. But like what to do and what not to do, like, oh my God, I don't know. Like I thought I was doing everything right, and then everybody told me I was not doing everything
Well,
right. And then
There is one thing I need to follow up on because I told you that the nutritionist lady I was working with. So I told you about the fasting. There was a fasting thing where American Heart Association said like 91% of people who do intermittent
yes,
fasting
because I
are going
do
to have heart
intermittent
problems.
fasting.
So I told my nutritionist that because she is a big fasting method person. And she was like, I told you, she said that was going to be BS. Well, she went and like found like the person who wrote the fasting method book or whatever, like wrote like a whole debunk to what the American Heart Association had put out. So basically the American Heart Association didn't know what they were doing or saying. And I think fasting is still okay. I think we're still good to fast.
Okay, so here's the good news. I'm not fasting. I'm just intermittent eating,
That's what I meant.
which means I don't eat. I still drink. I have a latte and a
Yeah.
glass of wine.
Intermittent fasting.
Yeah, but yeah, that did seem very aggressive. What are you drinking? It looked like Doritos water.
It's Azevia.
What is that?
It's just like a fake soda.
What does it taste like?
It's really good. It's like the one thing that makes me not miss drinking Cokes and stuff. It's
Okay.
zero sugar soda. All it is carbonated water and like stevia leaf extract. That's where they get like that whatever sugary taste they need.
Okay.
So anyway, if I keep drinking like a whole bunch of wine, it's gonna be rough. So I'm just mixing in some Zevia.
Zevia. Okay. Maybe we should link that on our like to know
I think
it.
we should. Yeah, tell us about like to know it.
Oh, you're frozen. Oh, you're not frozen anymore.
You're frozen.
Okay. What do we? I mean, I feel like we've just been like fuck. Excuse me. We've just been BSing for a while. We have business to get to. We need to talk about sports. We need to talk about. We talked about the Rangers already. We need to talk about. I'm waiting for you to tell me what we're supposed to talk about.
Oh. We have, let's see here, sports,
Well, we have a
sports.
couple sponsor things to work in. We have
Yes,
early bird. It's 4:20 coming up.
yes. Um,
Uh,
should we do our little sports squirtsy brought to us by Know Your Jeans?
yes.
Sports squirts.
And I can't, so my computer's frozen, so you'll have to help me. But Know Your Jeans is May 9th at Colonial Country Club.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a fashion show slash, whoa, is that a hiccup?
Excuse me.
So Know Your Jeans is like a brunch slash fashion show. Very informative brunch at Colonial Country Club, 9 o'clock start. And it's basically like a panel of really smart doctors. I'm moderating the panel. It's my second year. It was super fun last year. And it's basically just kind of talking about how our genes, not only as women, but just in general, impact our health and how it could impact our family's health as well. A chance to ask questions of these brilliant, brilliant minds, and have a little fun, some brunch, and see some really cool fashion styles as well. The Know Your Jeans comes into place where they have some, fun jean fashions on display, which obviously I'm not very hip on, but I'm going to try to get that way. And so it's a fun event. And we had, a doctor from Baylor Scott and White in studio last week. She was fantastic. And it's just a really fun event and a really casual event where if you're, kind of a woman our age or younger, older, whatever,
Yeah.
it's multi-generational. You want to ask questions and they're kind of there to just pick their brain.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really cool thing and I'm excited to be a part of it. So we have the link to the Eventbrite website, which you can get tickets on our website and in our social profiles, and it should be a fun event. So I'm excited about May 9th, Colonial Country Club, the Know Your Jeans event brought to us by Baylor Scott and White.
Yes.
And God, dog it, see there it goes.
Uh-oh.
I know it's not me. I'm trying to make this Rode studio as good as it can. Bless. So I'm balancing. We're the biggest disaster ever. What? What? It was. It was. I got through. it.
Yes.
I know. I'm
We can
trying.
survive. We will survive this.
This has got to be one of our most wheels off shows ever. Love it. Episode 214, still a shit show.
Uh-huh.
All right. So we're sportsin' and squirtsin'.
Yes, and then I have something for our news. Well, two things for our news desk. Sports squirtsing. Yes, we talked about the Rangers some. What are you, 500 right now?
Yeah. We're just flirting.
Flirting. The big news is that Jack Leiter's getting the call up this week and going to make his
Thursday.
MLB debut on Thursday.
Yeah, and I'm excited. I think he's ready. I don't think they would bring him up if he wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
But we've had so many guys already make their debuts.
Yeah.
And pretty much all have done really well.
Yeah.
I talked to Cole Winn today. He came in bases loaded, one out, and fucking crushed it. We've had it. Listen, you're just going to have to figure it out at some point. And I think Jack's been in a position for long enough where he's had so much attention on him. I think he's ready to get this kind of behind him. Like, let me get here and see what I can do. To be honest, Detroit is not the, scariest of lineups to face. So it might be the perfect opportunity. Regardless, you got to see what you've got. And,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
And
at the end of the day, it's early. If you can, it's like I said earlier, if you can stay kind of hovering around that 500 mark, get through April, we're playing 17 games in 17 days, get through the stretch, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I think within the Rangers fandom, they're really excited about this because they were very excited about that draft when it was Jack Leiter and Kumar Rocker. You had these two Vandy boys that were just polished and ready, and then shit happened, and now Jack's finally to the point where he's ready to make his big league debut. So I'm excited. I think he'll be here. We're taping on Tuesday. I think he'll be here on Wednesday. I'm excited to talk to him tomorrow and see, kind of just how he's feeling. I saw him in spring training. He's pretty quiet. He's pretty to himself. I'm anxious to see, kind of how he handles this situation.
Yeah, well, it's a great storyline. I mean, for you while you're there and to cover, and who knows if it goes well, then that's some positive vibes for the Rangers right now that they probably need, because they've had to deal with some injuries and just some stuff that they didn't really see coming. Yeah. So so that'll be exciting. And they'll just keep on keeping on. And I think, like we've talked about with the Mavs and the Stars both about to start the playoffs, people will kind of like,
I know, so exciting.
I think it'll be good for the Rangers too, as far as like being under the microscope like they were coming out after the World Series and having to answer a bunch of questions all the time and blah, blah, blah. And all the us media types, like the guys on my show, overreacting to losses. It's like, it's kind of silly, but with the Stars and the Mavs about to start playoffs, people's attention will go elsewhere, and then they'll come back after a few weeks, and hopefully the Rangers will have worked through some of their stuff. So, Mavericks and Stars both getting ready for the postseason. The Stars still have one more final regular season game Wednesday night against St. Louis. If they win it, they can win the conference, the Western Conference. They already won the division. It's like since the first time since 2017, I think. So they're doing great. We'll see if they end up Western Conference champs or not. But I think everybody just wants.
Okay, so dumb question. Does that matter at all? I mean, does that play into like home ice advantage? So if they clinch the Western Conference, do they have it all the way to the Stanley Cup?
I think the first two rounds they would play at home. I think they are going to be the higher seed. They won the division, so they're going to be the higher seed, I believe, for the first two rounds regardless. So they're going to have home ice advantage in the first two, and then the conference champion, I would maybe depend. I'm not sure at that point. I do.
So if they want to have it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals, they need to win.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. Which would be great. The Stars play well at home, and it's a wonderful place to play. So we'll see if that ends up happening. But yeah, that's about to start, and then the Mavericks are going to start their first round series with the Clippers on Sunday, and it's going to be on the road.
Oh, Sunday already.
Yeah. So they'll have two road games, and then they'll come home for two. And they're looking, hopefully they just keep on rolling like they were. Derek Lively looks like he should hopefully be better. He practiced today. He's the one person that's dealing with an injury, really, that is crucial to the success of the team. So it looks like he'll be okay. Did you see the story about his mom?
Yes.
It is so heartbreaking, and this is the mom game.
Does it?
So I feel like it's a good place to talk about it.
It has to remind you of Kelly's mom.
Yeah, it does. And I forget what she had. It was like Parkinson's, MS. And
Kenzie's mom.
That's what
died
that
also.
too. I saw both of those things this past week. And no, I'm wrong. Derek Lively's mom Derek Lively's mom was cancer that she had for a long time. But yeah, then Kenzie's mom, I saw that too. And of course, Kenzie is
ALS
guest on our show, and Jonah's sweet wife, and her mom passed away. So it's weird. It's always weird, like when you have that collision of sports and real life. And in both of those cases, we saw that in the past week. And with Derek Lively's, like his mom has been battling cancer for a long time. His dad passed away when he was like 8. He was like a drug overdose. So his mom raised him, and his mom was a wonderful basketball player in college, and that's where the basketball like roots came from for him. And she was so obsessed with his career and helping him thrive in his basketball career. And she was already like on draft night, she was with him, and that was the big story when the Mavs drafted him, was like his whole relationship with his mom. And then she'd been to Dallas already a few times, and the Mavericks had already like very much embraced her. And it was very sad to see that. And I guess he met with the team after and like spoke to the whole team about how much like the team meant to him right now and how this is his family. And you know, it might be one of those situations that brings the team closer, brings him closer with the guys. And hopefully he is able to play, because he's also working through an injury at the same time, you know, which can be isolating when you're a part of a professional sports team in itself. So I don't know, I just really like him. I really like everything I've like learned about him, and he is a wonderful player, and it was very sad news to see. But yeah, getting back on the court sometimes, you know, or getting back on the field, the court, the ice, whatever it is, if you're an athlete, that could be the best thing for you.
But don't you think it speaks to, like, Julie, where we are in our lives? Like, I was talking to my stage manager here in Detroit, and she was like talking about, you know, somebody who we knew and he had passed or whatever. And I'm like, you know, I mean, I remember when I was in junior high and I lost like my first loved one, and it was a cousin, and it was very tragic. She was murdered, and it was awful.
Oh.
And then I lost an uncle the next year, and you know, it was just like I thought in my like train of thinking, like someone close to me is going to die every year. Like this is the way it goes. Like someone died in 7th grade, someone's going to die in 8th grade. And then you go through this, like, I went through this like long spell of like, you know, everyone's fine and great, and you know, no one dies, and I don't know, it's just a strange thing. And then you get to this age, and it's just like it happens just so often.
Yeah.
Like I had a guy who I was close with in high school, and he passed away, you know, this week. And you know, it's just like you hear all these stories, and like you know, I mean, obviously my dad years ago, and you know, Kenzie's mom, and you know, Derek Lively's. It's just like I feel like I hope that my kids have this like sheltered, I don't know, recollection of that. Like I hope that they don't think about that stuff, because now that I'm 46 years old, and it seems like it's happening way too often, and especially like with the, you know, Do It for Durrett stuff, I hear about it probably way more than I would like to, but it's important. But it's like, God, we're just like
In that phase.
we're just getting older.
Yeah.
Like your dad, I mean, it's like, you know, I don't know. And it's like,
I know. And then hearing like
I mean,
my,
it's like these things are happening, but at the same time, sometimes I don't even really feel like I'm an adequate grown up. I'm
I
like,
know.
fuck, I'm supposed to be a grown up.
I know,
Like,
it's
I
tough.
can't deal with all these things.
I know. And I hear about
you
like
know?
my mom and her friends, like very
Yeah.
at their age, it's like they're friends, you know, it's like,
Mhm.
So just another
Yeah.
reason to live every day to
I know.
your fullest.
I know it is. But it's crazy because I feel like sometimes, like, especially with you and I, like, you know, it's like I feel like we treasure every day. All the things, you know, we eat the Lunchables, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But also too, it's like are we this grown up?
Yeah.
Like to where this is where we are.
Okay. This is where I'm at.
Okay.
So I have like back, you know, I've had back pain for a long time, and it's moved down to my butt.
Okay. Is it pressure?
It's like tailbone, like every time I sit down, it hurts.
Really?
What?
Okay. So, you know, this is what I've dealt with honestly for like multiple years.
Butt
Is
bone
it
pain?
pressure? No, it like pressure to where it's like uncomfortable.
But like what?
And
It's hard to get up out of a chair.
okay. Can I just be graphic for a minute?
Sure.
Can we?
For us and all of our millions of listeners.
Okay. Does it feel like I don't know, just like that you need to go to the bathroom?
No.
But you can't go to the bathroom. So it's not there.
It's like a bone thing.
It's tailbone. It's bone
Yep.
thing. It's not. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
No, it's okay. But I thought we were kindred
I know.
spirits
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's not like an internal, it's like because it's like, I don't know.
What's like a bone?
It's like tailbone. And I honestly,
I thought we had something.
I am so
thought we
sorry.
had something.
It's bad though, because I feel like I need to walk
This
around with like
actually, FYI, this cannot be cut for social media. Like,
medical, like kid advice, medical advice, getting old. Yeah. So I'm working on my butt pain.
so you're just hurting.
I was telling,
Well,
it's
okay.
weird.
Can I make you feel?
Huh?
Can I make you feel better?
Yeah.
Whenever I get up from anything, more than a seated
Mm-hmm.
position, I make a sound. It's like, oh. Like
Yeah.
it's taking a lot of effort and energy
Well,
to get me upright.
I'm proud of you though, because you were
And
doing
hot flash
Pelotoning in the
anyway.
morning.
I am. And I had I was walking with the Dolies today to the bus. So it's cold in Detroit in the morning. I have a jacket on. Dolly and I are walking to the bus and we're good. It's cold and I've got my jacket on. By the time I get on the bus, I am sweating so profusely
Oh no.
that I think I'm going to pass out. And my dress is unzipped because I can't zip it by myself because I'm in my hotel room by myself.
God. You didn't have anyone to zip it?
So I get on the bus and I am immediately like, and I'm ripping my jacket off and sitting next to Ashley, my photographer, and I'm like, will you please sit me up? I can't. Sit my, and I was like, and I'm having a hot
Oh
flash.
no, Emily.
And there's like 5 guys on the bus and they're probably like,
What in the world? Yeah. Because they're like too young to even know what that is.
oh, do you think they know what menopause is?
No. And if they do, they don't know anything about it. They just run from it.
No.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk to me about your girl stuff.
Right. Oh
Go
no.
away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rangers bus
I know.
hot flash.
Is that our show title? Rangers Bus Hot Flash.
Hot flash and Lunchables.
Oh yeah. I'm like trying to be cool, like Dolly. I'm like, hey, how you feeling? He's like, good. Day off today. Yeah. You feeling okay? Yeah. Everything good? Yeah.
Oh,
Just a
no.
mental good day. Okay.
Emily.
Meanwhile, I'm like sweating like beads dripping down my face. I think I'm gonna pass out.
Okay,
and
you've
get
been
on the
talking
bus.
about these hot flashes for a while. Are you full on menopausing yet?
Well, I told you I only have one
I
ovary.
know. You have
I
one
mean-
more than me.
Hey, that's true. Get ready, girl.
Well, I have like a special hormone patch, so I don't have menopause yet.
Okay, so I got freaked out by the hormones, and so I stopped doing it
Oh, really?
because they're made of the same stuff that Lunchables are.
Oh, well then bring it on, baby. Give it all to me.
I'm just kidding.
When I didn't have my hormone patch, it was not good.
On hormone patches and Lunchables? What are you talking about? Okay, we have got to get off this podcast, but we do have one thing to tell everyone about, which is my favorite. Early bird.
Yes, early bird 420 coming up. Are we gonna celebrate? Let's do it.
No, get it. I'm getting my early bird.
Okay. Get your early bird. 420 is a pretty big day for early bird. There it is.
See?
It's beautiful. There's proof. 420 is a big day for a lot of people and for early bird. They're having a special promotion.
And for us.
This is going on April 16th, so it's starting now. April 16th through April 21st. 20% off online with use of a special discount code. Guess what that discount code is? 420. Plus, you get a limited edition Will Bryant Bagu tote. These are really cool totes. I saw a picture of it. So you'll get that tote and 20% off of all orders for over $42. This is only while supplies last. So get you like 2 things of gummies and then type in 420 as your discount code. You'll save 20%. You'll get a tote bag. And the best part, you get the early bird gummies too, which are amazing. They have just a little microdose of THC. So that's why they're big fans of 420 celebrations. And they'll help you chill out. They're great. Also, on, this is such a big week. This is the Tortured Poets Department week.
Here we go.
It's not a here we go. I don't have like some big thing that I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is this is the news.
Okay, you keep talking. I've got to go to the bathroom.
You can't just go to the bathroom. I'll wrap up.
No, I can't.
There's nothing
know,
that I have to say besides that's just my fair warning that is
I'm not sure you understand.
tortured.
My
Well, we could just close the show.
We can't.
Okay, go.
Just keep. I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to listen to you.
If I hear you peeing on our podcast,
That's what I'm trying to.
go.
That's what I'm trying to do.
What? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I lost you.
I put it on mute.
Oh, why? Why are you muting it? But then she's not going to the bathroom. She's still trying to talk. What is she doing?
Shut up.
What is she doing? Okay, good. I'm glad she muted it while she goes potty. So I'll talk about my idea. See, my tailbone's hurting so bad.
Okay, I'm back. What are y'all talking about?
Ashley thinks I'm dying from butt pain.
Oh no. Okay, wait. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we should probably say it. I saw this. So I saw this thing from this lady on Instagram that if you don't have an armpit pit, it means you're like holding on to stuff.
What? What are you talking about?
Lymphatic.
Oh, like lymphatic tissue?
I don't know.
Lymph.
So I want you to take a picture of your armpit for me.
No. Mine is super wonky. I actually did have, this is where I had 14 lymph nodes removed.
Okay, well, you're different.
I
'cause
could
you-
take a picture of my left
you had-
armpit. My right armpit has like a big old hole in it and is really a disaster. But the left one, yeah, it all gathers here. So that's why the lymphatic massages are like clutch.
Okay, where do you get those?
You just have to Google like a lymphatic massage person and find it.
Does stuff come out of your body?
No, but it like just smooths all of. Sometimes it'll like help people like almost get rid of extra water and like they can almost look and feel skinnier after it.
So where does it go?
I guess you pee it out. Maybe.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that. But yeah, anyway, how was your trip to the restroom? Was it good? 1 through 10. What do you give it?
I mean, it was a solid 6.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Nice.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wheels off is it?
Are we doing a podcast or are we just catching up?
I think we are.
Um,
We apologize to everyone still listening.
Hopefully
No,
we're
I mean-
entertaining some people as they do their laundry or chores or whatever. That's what I envision people listen to us when they're just doing something like monotonous.
Chores.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, don't take us serious.
Don't take us
please.
seriously. No.
Do not take us seriously.
No.
Like, don't listen to us about Lunchables or armpits and lymphatic stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like, just take us with a grain of salt.
Yes.
Go with us on this.
Just roll with it.
Journey.
Just roll with the punches, man.
Just roll with
So anyway, don't forget about Early Bird. Don't forget about Epic Waters. Know your
Geico, Coppola,
Gateway.
Gateway.
Know Your Jeans, Gateway, all of our wonderful sponsors. If you work for a company and you want to be a part of this disastrous podcast,
Who wouldn't?
let us know. Or if you have a friend or something, we're always looking for more opportunities to partner.
And
And we're
check
usually
out
more
our
professional.
And no, we're not. And check out our LTK page. What did you think about all my posts?
Well, I need to go
did
click
see-
on the links because the posts look great. I want to click on the links. So you're sharing, for those that don't know, you're like sharing. It looks like some really cool Rangers gear, and some kids baseball gear, which I love. I really want to build up like, okay, we found this really cool, you know, whatever, soccer ball or basketball or this place to go get this cool bat bag or whatever.
And a leaf blower.
A leaf blower.
The leaf
Has
blower
anyone
that
bought
gave
it with
me
your link?
leaf blower's elbow. Not to my knowledge, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed.
Father's Day is coming up.
Oh, yes.
We should do.
Okay, we need to do Mother's Day gifts.
Let's do it.
Mother's Day first.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do Mother's Day and then let's do Father's Day. Because
Okay.
Family Concierge is on my always list for Mother's Day. Oh my gosh.
No brainer.
You're saving my life. Family Concierge, you can get a gift card. But we'll work on that. We'll work on something cool for Mother's Day and something cool for Father's Day with our Like to Know It, which you and Jennifer have been doing a really good job with. It's very impressive.
I mean, it's I don't know that's an impressive. It's there.
It's there.
But we're
It's a
working
good
on it.
start.
It's like us.
Yeah.
It's there.
We
good.
exist.
Yeah.
We are not thriving,
We exist in the world.
but we exist.
We exist.
We exist.
Okay, we need to get off this.
Okay,
podcast.
stay tuned because I might do something extra special for the Tortured Poets Department Taylor Swift album release, which is coming out like midnight on Thursday night. I'm working on a special podcast that might come out sometime over the weekend to kind of break it all down. I'm so excited about this new album, Emily.
Yeah, and I am too. Maybe just not as excited as you are.
Okay,
but yes,
but you're excited?
Staying tuned.
Okay,
I'm excited.
good. It's going to
Just
be fun.
not-
We have new Taylor Swift music coming out.
Yes,
So exciting.
and you're my Taylor Swift leader.
Well, that's good. I'm a fairly new Swiftie though, so I'm not claiming to be the know-all Taylor Swift person, but I'm just now jumping
you're
on
all
board,
in.
and it's fun. It's fun.
You're all in.
She's great. Yeah.
And we have good guests coming up. We have Maddie Seeger booked.
Yes.
I'm trying to book Claire Smith, who if she's probably going to rip our LTK to shreds.
Yeah, she's professional.
Because she's like professional LTK girl. But yeah, I'm getting. I think I've got her on. Maddie's coming on. I cannot wait for you to talk to Maddie. She's so cool. Yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff coming up.
Yes, we do. We're gonna keep on rocking and rolling. Have fun in Deet, and we'll catch up soon.
Okay. All right. Love
Okay, love you too.
you. Okay. Mom game out.
Mom game out.
The Mom Game is proud to partner with local Geico offices, Victoria Elliott, proudly serving your local community.